What's up, everybody? It's your boy ShowtimeDr. So, I've had some people that kind of ask me, well, what are you up to in Knights Chronicle now, and what do you think about the way the game's going, etc. So, I'd like to give my thoughts here, and I'll show you guys basically what I do now in Knights Chronicle, which not nearly as much as I used to. So, you can just watch what I'm doing. I'll explain all the other stuff while I'm doing it. So, finally, by the way, yesterday a 6-star Evilmon popped up and I managed to snag it in here. So that's been 3 times for me out of 4 months. Which is pretty dang slow, but oh well. So what I'm usually doing right now is I log in. I'm still dedicated to the guild, you know, so come in, do all the guild stuff. But we do have a lot of AFK, or not AFKs, we got a lot of people that basically quit. You can see here. You know, good people, still talk to them in the Discord for the most part, but, you know, there's just not much going on with the game right now, so that's just the way it is. We do got a new person coming. That's what the 30th spot's gonna be, and then I'll probably start filling some of the other spots. Now, Guild Dungeon, that's a big thing. You know, we just barely cleared it last week, by the way. First time in, like, probably since the 3rd week of the game being out. So, interesting times there, interesting times. I'll go back and clear that a little later. But essentially all I do right now, I log in, get my free draw. Any spare crystals I have, I've actually just been like, I don't even care about the banners right now. I've just been leveling or expanding my inventory. And then, you know, there's double Evilmon this week, so I'm resetting Evo Dungeon, because that's important. I've actually taken to building a couple offbeat characters. Just for something new, you know, something interesting to do, because everyone builds the same characters, and it's not that fun. So, real quick, before I get into farming, I'll show you guys who I'm building. It's pretty funny. So, let's see here. One of the characters I've been building is Julie. You see, she's 6 purple star. I've just started the skill up process with her. I'm skilling up her 2 first, because that's going to get a 100% chance to decrease turn speed. And then whenever, what's her face? Nikita comes back, I'll be running her with Verdandi, Aika, Demos, and then probably Esna. And then when I get to Nikita, first thing I'm going to do is decrease her turn speed since she has a haste. As far as I know, someone tell me if I'm wrong, there's no water hero in this game that has a dispel. So that's kind of stupid, considering it would be nice to be able to dispel Nikita's haste buff, so you could knock off her turn speed for a bit there. But anyways, I'm going to build that, and then, you know, depending on whatever I'm going to do, probably just build this. I don't know, I might just build her auto. It doesn't really matter either way, but she's pretty fun. I'm having a good time with her. Oh, I could show you real quick a little build I got on her. You know, she doesn't have as much attack because she's a SR. Crit damage is whatever. Crit chance, rather. Accuracy. Accuracy is actually decently important in the Nikita dungeon. So, multi-counters, whatever. Decent amount of health, not a great amount of health. I went full attack on her as much as I can. I'll have her runes more leveled up as soon as I get there. And then hero talents. You know, she's going to be for PvE. She wouldn't be a particularly good PvP character, so... Attack, boss damage, etc. I should actually skill that up. And here's the fun game of trying to get 3 stars. Yeah, that was actually a lot less painless than it usually is. And, you know, just... So that's one of the characters I've been working on. Now, another character I've been working on... by the way, Abel's on my list. I actually need to upgrade Abel a bit. Oh, where's she at? Now, check this out. I leveled up Mao. And most people are going to be like, why did you level up Mao? She's an R character. Look at that. 8100 health. She's bad. Oh, I'm having fun. I'm doing something that's not the right thing, boring thing you're supposed to do, so. And literally the only reason I have Mao. Yeah, she puts curse up with her 1, you skill it up, it doesn't improve the curse chance. But it's a solid 50, and the rest of her skills are like that. You skill it up, it's just base damage. And her damage isn't going to be great overall, poison damage. But the cool thing is on her 3, she basically puts up Voodoo Doll. All enemies, by the way. 50% chance to put Voodoo Doll up. That basically makes it so that they get auto crit. So I've been experimenting with this on the raid boss. The what's it called? The wind, or not the wind, the water girl worm, Leviathan. And then so that's pretty good. Basically 50% chance to auto crit. I think that'll go pretty well. And then everything, for whatever reason, when NETMARBLE made this hero, it's just base damage, which that's nice, but it's not like this amazing thing. So literally, what's funny is, check out the runes I gave her. I gave her a little bit of haste, but all the runes are basically geared towards getting her 3 to come off cooldown faster, because her 3 is on a 7-turn cooldown, even when you level it up. So, you know, I'm just having some fun. I'll level up the runes a little bit more later, but, you know, get her a little bit of HP, because she's low on HP. And then 10% chance to decrease skill by 3 when using skill 1. She's going to use her skill 1 a lot. And then 100% chance to decrease cooldowns for all skills by 1 turn when killing an enemy using skill 1, so... You know, she's got a ways to go before she's going to be regularly knocking people out. And then I gave her a little bit of haste to make her turns come up faster. Hero talents, all her hero talents. You know, nothing too crazy, just attack. Your generic stuff. Revives an ally when another ally dies, so that's kind of funny. That should be interesting. I'm going to take her into Taio one time and see if she helps and if she can stay up. I think that'll be an interesting video to make. And then the third person, I actually forget who the third person I'm working on is. Eventually I'm going to get the Verdandi and I'm going to get the Demos. I'll finish Demos up. Damn, who the hell was I working on? I'm actually forgetting now. It was like another character like that, like an offbeat. Oh, Aika. There she is. Okay, Aika. So Aika, she was already built up when I did my Nikita dungeon, for those of you that saw the Nikita videos. But pretty much, the main thing I've gotten on her is I got her levels 3 skilled up, which she's one of the few characters in the game that can increase your max HP. And she does it for the whole team on a 6-turn cooldown. Got it to 50%, so that should help a lot when we're going back in the Nikita and we're doing the damage race stuff. So that should be pretty good. And then, you know, maybe I'll get to this. I'm going to focus more on getting Verdandi and all that up so I can farm out Nikita and then maybe build her, assuming I'm still playing the game seriously at that point. So those are the little projects I've been doing. And literally all I do when I come in this game now, I come in, I do the guild stuff. I do double growth dungeon. I do 1 PvP because that's one of the quests this week. Growth dungeon and PvP, I believe, are one of the event quests rather this week. Let me go look to make sure. Yeah, Evo dungeon and arena. So I do 1 and 1. And then pretty much at that point, it's just like, I'm done. Like, I'll do the town stuff, and I'll send everyone their energy, their friend points. And then I'm pretty much done. Because, like, what else is there really to do in this game? I got a gigantic surplus of money. I got tons and tons of Evo mats. And I'm like, oh, just keep building. Oh, it's just not, I feel like when I log into this game now, I feel like I'm just like, it's laundry day every day. Or it's time to take out the trash, or do the dishes, or fix the plumbing leak. Or that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like, all right, there's this new thing going on. Because this game, and we'll get into that later, there's like nothing new under the sun. And even the Taran event, it's just, well, I'll get to that. But so, things that will make me happier to play this game and that I actually want to see from the major content patch that's coming in, let's see, today's Monday, so they should announce it basically, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2.5 days from now, or is it a day and a half? I forget if it's Tuesday night or Wednesday night, whichever night it is, they announce it that night. I'll go through them, I'll do the video with you guys, and I'll tell you right away. The 3 things that I'm looking for they got 3 major things they need to address. One of them is, obviously, the server merge. Or if they even announce it, because they haven't announced it English side yet, so that's a major mistake. Mobirum is a horrible PR company, by the way. And yes, you guys all know it's true if you're watching this video. Every last one of you are. Number 2, I want to see something about Costume Gate. As far as at least make it so that it's farmable, there's dungeon, clothing drops, whatever the fuck can drop, okay? That needs to be number 2. And then number 3, you guys need to start having some real fucking events in this game. Like, not just new advents, not just new hero banners. You need to have events. Every other gacha game I play has events. Every other one. Gacha games with budgets that are way less than this game. Gacha games that have not nearly as many zeros in their bank account and their bottom line as NETMARBLE has. Okay, I don't know about Mobirum, but NETMARBLE, those are some rolling dudes. Those are some rolling ladies and gentlemen. So, and obviously they got a bunch of projects going on, but I want to see at least 2 out of 3 of those issues addressed. Okay, you don't have to fix it right away, because that's a lot of shit to fix right away, but you do need to address it. Okay, we've been waiting. I have been so patient. It's been basically a month since Costume Gate hit. I have been so patient with waiting for a dev note, or like an official announcement, something in the notes in the game, something saying, hey guys, we hear your concerns and we're going to work on XYZ. Cool, and then you get a couple more weeks after that. You know, till we need to see some progress, or we need to see some more explanation of, okay, it's going to take this because we need to do this, that, and the other thing, whatever. But we've gotten nothing, and that's bullshit. Okay, there's zero defense on that, that's bullshit. Even the most hardened defenders of this game, if they're still playing the game, by the way, cannot defend that one, and haven't even tried to. So maybe when it was a couple weeks out, but when it's been a month out, that's stupid. So if they don't address 2 out of those 3 things in the next major content, I'm de-emphasizing the game from the channel. Now, when I say de-emphasize, that doesn't mean if a new advent comes out, I'm not going to try to put out a guide for it. That doesn't mean... I actually need to go back and redo a lot of the guides, because they're just out of date now as far as like new players and which heroes, etc. Because there's so many new heroes and so many new abilities and balancing and stuff. But, so I'll be working on that slowly as well. But I got a lot of projects I'm doing now, guys. I'm playing this game. I'm playing... in my spare time, just for myself, I play Brave Exvius. I'm thinking about making videos on that game, like budget videos, but maybe we'll see how it goes. Also, I'm playing Tales of Aaron, which I'm having fun with. I'm playing Epic 7 Korean server, which I'm having lots of fun with. And I'm playing Dragalia Lost, which I'm probably having the most fun with, aside from the garbage controls in that game. But otherwise... you know, and I got a fair amount of stuff going on in real life. I got, like, content creation, streaming... I got a big move I'm doing in November. I just started a freaking fundraiser for that to help me out. And, you know, so I don't got time to wait. I don't got this time to just infinitely be like, I'm patient, I'm loyal. No. You guys have had plenty of fucking time. That's it. If you guys just refuse to communicate, that is a very bad sign. And I will say this right now for everybody. I will never, mark my words, if I ever violate this, guys, let me know. I will never... after I'm finally done with this game, play another NETMARBLE anything. I do not care how good it looks. I do not care about any of that. I will never touch another NETMARBLE / Mobirum game. Ever. Ever. And it's sad, dude. It is so sad, because this game is, and still is, by the way, the best system overall at what it does. You know, like the Summoner Wars style system. It is the best. But there is such a lack, not only communication, there is such a lack of content creation, there is such a lack of, there's just this gigantic black hole abyss of, you know, once you get to a certain level, SR characters and R characters, for the most part, who gives a fuck? Same thing with their advents, unless you need purple stars, which now you could just go get the trade-in stuff. And, you know, guild battle, it's a chemical dumpster fire. PvP, it's basically the same. Oh, I got another thing to say about PvP. Okay, so check this BS out. Hold on, let me ready up. Is this it? Yeah, okay, so here's your recommended heroes, and that's whatever. What the fuck is this shit? Why is Tayo banned again? He was banned 2 weeks ago. Or was it 3 weeks ago? Whichever week that Nikita came out, he's fucking banned. Where's the Morgan ban? There's never any Morgan bans. Britain, oh yeah, he's just all over fucking PvP. Xenon, yeah, Xenon, he just fucking destroys PvP. I'm glad he's nerfed. Marduk? Claude, maybe. Decane? What the fuck? Do you guys that program this game even play this fucking game? What the fuck? How come Morgan needs to be banned more? And then they need to stop. There's like a rotating thing where they ban Tayo and Christian. If you're gonna ban the most common heroes in PvP, ban them all the fucking same week. Let's see different fucking teams. Ban Aemon. Why isn't Aemon on the list, by the way? Ban Aemon. Ban Tayo. Ban Rue, or whichever support. Ban, let's see, Christian. And then I'm trying to think who else you've seen on there. Ban Verdandi, okay? Ban all those people, and let's see people create PvP teams after that. That will probably be the most organic, fresh, freaking PvP that will actually be fun, because not everyone is using the same fucking heroes like they are now. Ugh, God. Anyway, so where was I? PvP, guild battles, a chemical dumpster fire, PvP, yeah, it's like the same. Look, watch, I'm gonna load a team up. Oh, look, Verdandi. At least we got Nyx and her in here. Oh, look, Amen. Oh, look, Rue. It's like the same shit. Every week, but... So what else? By the way, guys, a little tip. A lot of us didn't think about it, but your girl Cynthia actually hard counters Verdandi pretty hard because she blocks buffs. So if she's blocking Verdandi's buff, she can't benefit from the auto crit anymore, which means since most people don't gear their Verdandis for crit percentage, crit chance, you know, Verdandi's gonna ult, it's gonna be hot garbage, it's not gonna proc any of its extra bonus stuff. And most likely you're gonna win, so it's pretty fun. Now, I guess I'll just go through this and calm down for a bit here. Trying to think who I want to see die the most. This guy's smart putting his Rue over on the 5. I want to kill her the most. You see Verdandi didn't even bother to ult there, which is funny. And then Cynthia, she doesn't have the typical, yes, she's doing 30% less damage to Verdandi, but, you know, she's basically auto-critting as long as her silence is up, so... Pretty funny stuff right there. And then even the AoE stun that she normally does didn't even freaking register, so... Let's see if I could get... the Rue resolve and then the Rue kill here. There we go. But anyhow, that's the basic thing I'm waiting to see, guys. And I'm hoping upon hope that with the Japanese... For those who don't know, I'll explain what's happening with the server thing, because it was kind of worded, you know, it's translation, it was in Japanese. Essentially, the Japanese server is shutting down, and they are merging them to our server, the global server. Now, which means there's a bunch of issues that need to be addressed, naming a couple of them. Japan, apparently, from what people were telling me, was they weren't getting events or like new things, basically. Like they didn't get what's her face, Nikita, for about, from what I've heard, and I wasn't there, so I don't know for sure, but from what I've heard, it's been about 3 months since they've gotten anything good. Now, but the major issues still are, they have character balances that we don't have, because up until this point, we've had 2 different development teams. So for example, Mina is actually super freaking strong in Japan, and a favor, like you'll see Mina as often as you see like Christian or whatever other DPS is over there. Now, our Mina's weaker, significantly weaker, so what are they going to do? Are they going to keep the strong Mina, or are they going to make her weaker, like, to our standards? Who knows? Now, another thing is, not only are there multiple character balance issues, but they have characters that we don't have. Likewise, we have Nikita, which they don't have, but they have all of the collaboration heroes, which there was a Full Metal Alchemist collaboration, there was a Kaiju Girls collaboration, and there was a Fairy Tail collaboration. From what I hear, Fairy Tail, 2 or 3 out of those characters are super amazing, top tier. One of them's the best light DPS in the game, even better than Christian is. And I don't know about the other collabs, how their heroes are, but essentially that's going to be skill sets and, you know, passives, etc., that we're not going to have access to. Now, another problem is they've had different farming rates and different percentages. So, for instance, for them to get a plus 15 rune, their upgrade percentage on 12 to 15, from what I've heard, is 50%. Whereas us, I think we're at what, like it starts at 15 and it gets to 5%. So they are going to be, not only, they've had a year and 3 months versus us having 4 months, they are going to be geared to the teeth and ridiculously powerful, the guys that are like hardcore players in there, and especially the whales. So get ready to get smashed on guild battles and PvP and world boss, etc. Now, I'm trying to think, there was like one other major issue. Well, I mean, essentially, you got 2 servers that are, Japanese servers apparently mostly dead from what I understand. And then our server, you know, it's on live support. So they're coming over here. It's going to fill the gap for people, but, you know, there's no, the only interaction we really have is, you know, we'll see each other in PvP and that type of thing. And maybe some people are going to make crossovers and join guilds, etc. But now, one of the major issues is there going to be a collaboration for us? And what I mean by that is, are we going to get access to the Full Metal Alchemist characters and etc., the other characters? If we don't, then American people, they might as well just kill, I say American, I'm sorry guys, I mean the global version. They might as well just kill the server right there, because that's done at that point, because we'll never have access to those heroes. And from what I understand, I think they have to pay to have access to that. So, you know, is it worth it? Because I saw a number, on our server they have made $600,000. Now, I've started to notice a lot of the whales have actually started doing chargebacks with the Google stuff, which, more power to you if you want to do that. But essentially, if we don't get access to those characters, that's going to be DOA right there for that, at least at some point in the future. Now, and you know, every other issue that I've just pretty much gone over there, that's going to be points of concern. So that's essentially what I'm waiting for, guys. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with all that, and if it's going to be something that's worth our time. Because to be perfectly honest, guys, I'll tell you right now, if it was just me playing this game, if I wasn't making content, and if I didn't meet so many cool people from, you know, both streaming and making content for this game, I would have stopped playing, like, probably 3 weeks ago. But I'm a guild leader. You know, I don't want to just turn my back on people. You know, I'm not that type of person. So I will continue to put content out for this game until it becomes very apparent that no one gives a fuck about this game. And also, there is something I do want to show you. Hold on, I'll go pull it up right now. It's actually going to take me a second. I should have actually had this ready earlier. I meant to, but I freaking forgot. Give me like 2 minutes, I'll get it on the screen for you guys. Here it is, okay. Let me add a capture real quick, and then I'll show you guys. Discord. Alright, I'll cut this down for you guys and then go ahead and adjust that for you. These graphs are going to be very telling of where the game is in its current state right now. Now this was for this last month, which was September. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to bring it past that. Alright, so check this out. So this is basically a graph. Let me move myself here. A graph of Knights Chronicle, the average views on Twitch per day for the last month. And what that means is anyone that was streaming this game on Twitch, here's the average of viewers that they have. Now you'll notice there's two outliers here. One of them is when the very cool, what's her name? Lily Pachu. She's a really cool content creator / streamer. She actually streamed this game at this point right here. And then, because NETMARBLE, they've been paying League of Legends streamers, which is curious considering they ripped off a number of League of Legends characters. But that's a topic for another time. So that was around when Lily Pachu streamed this game. Now, and I believe she got paid for it. Sponsored stream, which more power to her, make that money, girl. And then this other one right here, this very high outlier, that was when BoxBox got paid to stream the game. BoxBox is another very popular League of Legends streamer. I personally don't watch him. He might be this awesome guy, I don't know. But either way, so those are the two outliers. But if you notice, now this is when the month started, you have about like around a 50, average views, and then it dips, 40 dips to 0, etc. And it highly depends on who's streaming the game and how big their community is already, etc. But you see here, you're still seeing fairly healthy dips at these points in the beginning of the month. And then you notice it's starting to trend lower, and it's trending lower, it's trending lower. And it's right around here, it's like 40, and that was about average for me when I would stream this game. And I might top out at like 70 or 80, and if there was a new event or a new dungeon or something, I'd get like 100 some people sometimes. But for the most part, 20 to 40. And then, but you notice right around here, because you see these peaks and valleys over here versus the peaks and valleys over here, it's starting to get to, okay, this is like 20 people, and then look at it trend down until that last line right there, people, is under 10, guys. This little line right here. And look at that. Consistently, the whole the last week, basically, under 10, under 10, under 10, under 10, under 10, a little bit over 10, right around 10. And then so, this might not make sense to you guys, because it's like, well, what do you have to compare that with? Okay, I'll show you. This is a chart of last month, and I'm not talking about the month before, excuse me. So this was August. Now look at that. And in case you guys, like, real quick, maybe I can't really do a comparison because I can only pop up one or the other, but look at this. Look at the peaks and valleys of this graph, okay? Look at the peaks and valleys of this graph. That was last month. Look at the peaks and valleys in August. Look at that. Look at that gigantic fucking difference, guys. Look at that. Remember the beginning of August? Like, what was going on at the beginning of August? Like, I don't even remember. I think Nikita was towards the end of August. Beginning of August, whatever the hell was going on was whatever the hell was going on. But, like, look at that. 50 people. Average of damn near 100 people. It goes down some days. Weekdays, whatever. Up. It's above 100. It's above 100. Etc. And it's just like, there's very little 10. If you notice, it's like 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can acclimate that to, okay, it's people streaming during the day to like 1 or 2 viewers because they're newer or whatever. And then, but look at it, how much healthier that looks. And keep in mind, this is shrunk a little bit, guys, because the top end is 400. If you look at the other video, when BoxBox streamed, he skewed the stream a little bit. He was at 800 something. And when he started, he was at 1300, by the way. So the average actually went down And, you know, he didn't know what he was doing because it was a newer game, so he's, like, doing content with level 50 characters, etc. But look at that, like, 400, right? Right there. And then... I mean, look at how healthy the streams were for this game. And I've noticed the same thing. Like, if I go to my own numbers, I notice it's about, like, 15 or 20 less people are watching when I play Knights Chronicle now. And like content creation, YouTube videos, etc. Everything's down across the boards. And you go to the Reddit, you go on people's Discord, you go to people's streams. Oh yeah, I quit this game a couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, I'm giving away my account. Oh yeah, blah 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 blah. This game's a chore now. And it's just like, look at how healthy this fucking game was. 150 people watching. There's probably like 2 or 3 popular streamers streaming the game at the same time, etc. It's not uncommon to see in the hundreds. You know, the hundreds happened almost as many times as like under 10 happened this month. And then on average, you know, it's right around 50, 40, 30, 60, 70, etc. And that game is so much healthier right there. And then look at this. What the fuck happened? And we know what happened. It was Costume Gate, because Costume Gate happened right around the end of this month. Right around here. You see these numbers starting to go down. Costume Gate happened. Everyone realized that, yeah, they're adding new banners, but there's never any fucking new content, and they basically have to put in quests to get you to do guild battle and Evo dungeons, etc. if you want Taran, etc. And then they're not communicating. You know, they're not communicating. It's just like, ugh. It's so sad. It's just so sad. So I hope that helps illustrate things for you guys a little bit more on what's actually going on in this game. But oh, another gripe I have. I guess I'll have to show you after I do this. And this is like on the smaller side of gripes. It's just me bitching. Well, not necessarily, but we'll get to it when we're done with this dungeon. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's the dark of it. That's the dark of it. As a content creator, I have to go... Like, I'm an organic kind of guy, so I go to places that I have fun at. Like, you know, you don't see me streaming, like, what are the most popular games on Twitch? League of Legends, or... Fortnite or whatever, because I don't have fun on those games, guys, like on a consistent basis, and I'm not good enough, honestly, to play those. My wrists are too bad to play those little MOBA games now. I can't do that anymore. And then, you know, I don't just go to the most popular thing. I go to what I organically have fun with. I try new things out, and if I feel like there's a need there, I'll put content out for it. Because I've noticed a lot of you guys really like my content just because... You know, I'm not flashy, I don't have these amazing graphics, I don't have this great outro and intro. No, I'm not doing that. Share, like, subscribe, smash. You know, I'm not that guy, even though I appreciate your support. But I go to where I'm having fun. Now, here's my gripe, guys. Why the fuck are you dropping XP Mon in Evo Dungeon? Why? Do EvoMon drop an XP dungeon? No. So what? It's just stupid. It's just another ploy to clog up our inventory space. It's so fucking dumb. You know, this stuff, it's whatever, because it's not taking up the same slots, but... So that's another dumb thing that they do in this game. But... Yeah, I've met so many cool people playing this game, and... It's just sad, man. It's like they don't know what they have. Because I think if they did properly know what they had, at least our dev team, although apparently the Japanese dev team didn't do much better. You know, like imagine if we could get some people from the community to be the public, you know, the guys that communicate with the public in this game, and you know, hey programmers, let's go talk to the programmers. Can we do something about this, that, and the other thing? Hey marketers, can we do something about this? Hey, you know, content creators, can we put an event? We got this idea for this event, or, you know, let's have an actual contest of, hey guys, draw a character or a costume or whatever, and then we'll add it into the game on the winner, and, you know, you'll get this prize or whatever. You know, they don't do fun events. They do nightgrams and hey guys, look at these eyes and tell us whose eyes these are, and we'll put you on a list, and 50 or 10 lucky people or whatever the hell it is out of like hundreds will get 100 crystals and 5 XP bond and whatever. It's just silly. So it's sad, but like I said, I'm still creating content for this. I'm still going to go back and do some of my old guides, redo some of my old guides for newer people that are playing. And same thing with the Advent dungeons, because Advents, there's new ways to handle most of them now that we've all basically mastered which characters are most useful where, so. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much your update for what I'm waiting on, so. If, like I said, and here's the edict, if they don't address 2 of the 3 things I said, the 3 things being the server merge, costume gate, and then adding up regular events at least every other week that aren't bullshit events to this game, then they get 2 out of 3 of those, and I'm happy to play this game more and stream this game more, etc. If they don't, then it's de-emphasized from my channel, which means I'm still going to put out guides, I'm still going to update things. If there's needs, I'll talk about needs. But I'm not going to stream this game as much as I've been streaming it, because quite honestly, what am I showing you guys? Like, you guys have never seen Goldmon before. You guys have never seen bounty hunts before. You know, you guys have never seen most of the dungeons. Yeah, if you're a newer player, then I understand, because the game's still fresh to you, and there's still stuff out there for you to conquer. But when you've conquered everything, like a lot of us have, and that's another thing that I see, like, there's always one guy that comments on my channel on these videos, and he says, well, they're just giving the new players time to catch up. What? To catch up to what? To being bored? Like, no, they're not. If NETMARBLE could make more money off of all of us, they would. They would give us stuff, but they don't. For whatever reason, they just don't see it as something to invest in right now. But you never stop creating content because you want other people to catch up. You can catch up no matter what the in-game players do, because even if we're here, and you're slowly inching up, any new content that's coming out, we'll get to hear. It's not that much higher of a plateau, and you're still gaining on us no matter what if you're a consistent player every day, and especially if you're spending money. By the way, shout out to Kathy L. I heard Kathy L quit this game, so I'm sure, NETMARBLE, they're starting to wonder about their pensions, among other things. All the money you gave them. But I understand, because I understand you don't want to compete against the Japanese whales that have access to all those crazy characters, so. Anyhow, guys, that's it for this video, so. I will catch you at another video. And definitely for this game, I think I'm going to try to do a parody, we'll see how it goes. But for this game, you know, we'll just have to wait until Tuesday night and see what they got in store for us. If they have some bullshit patch and it's like, well, hey guys, we got a new banner hero. Hey guys, we got a new Advent dungeon. You know, like, give me something that's like, you know, hey, World 12 is open. You got more content there to do. Cool. And then, I mean, you guys can see what I said in the video about what I'd like to see in the game, but for the most part, everything that the developers have done ever since Eamon came out, for the most part, chemical dumpster fire. So. Anyhow, guys, I'm sure that this uplifting video will make you want to watch more of my content. So I'm ShowtimeDr, Showtime Doctor. You found my YouTube. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Also, I'm a streamer on Twitch. You can go over there, twitch.tv/ShowtimeDr. That's also in the notes, along with a link to my Discord. You can come in, talk KC, ask questions, gripe, you know, share your experiences, etc. And I'm out of here. So have a great day, guys. Peace.